My father used to tell me, Bob, if you find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I can honestly say of 58 years now almost, there's only been 1 year where I found it very difficult to get up and come to work. All the other years were outstanding. That 1 year was the year of the consolidation when Bishop Chartrand High School and Kennedy Memorial High School, two very, 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 very enthusiastic student bodies, very spirited student bodies, and so on and so forth, came together. And that was tough when you were trying to make, it's kind of like marriage. You know, marriage is that great sacrament where when two of us decide to become one in matrimony, and then we try to decide which one we're going to become. That was kind of what was going on with the two schools. They were trying to decide and come together. And the first year was kind of hectic. There was a lot of turmoil. There was a long, 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 long pregnancy in there for a year. But what happened at the end that gave birth to a great, great, great high school.
When I first came to Roncalli in '74, it was about half the size as what it is now. That's the first thing. The place has grown, in buildings, activities, programs. It's just fantastic, you know.
Most substantial thing that happened in the early 90s after Archbishop Daniel Beekline came to Indianapolis. He took a look at our high schools, and I think he knew that there was work to be done at all of our Catholic high schools around the Archdiocese. And so he commissioned a master facility plan be done in 1994. We completed that in the course of about a year and immediately launched into a capital campaign. We were growing rapidly. As a school, we had grown from about 600 students to about 900 students at that time, and there was just no place to put all the students.
We didn't have exactly the public schools funds or mentality, which we didn't want, but everything that was done had a function. It was well thought out, and the community that contributed to all of those building additions definitely got their money's worth.
It flat hurts me sometimes when I come onto the campus because I look around and it is so beautiful, and believe it or not, this was a dream that Father Kitchen, who first came to Chartrand, had about this facility. He would sit in his office and look out, and he'd say, we're going to get those fields, we're going to get this, we're going to get that. Well, he was a visionary and a hard worker to make it done.
The gym is the final part of that master plan that we hadn't completed over the course of those 25 years. It's a 2,000 seat gym, twice our current gymnasium size. It's going to accommodate our student body from now until hopefully 50 years from now.
I noticed right away a great spirit among the students and the faculty, a spirit of concern for each other, and a good spirit for our faith. I could see that. First days, first few weeks, months, I could really see that so clearly, that the teachers really cared for the students.
I think one of the great untold stories of Roncalli as it relates to academic success and what we've seen in terms of the caliber of graduates that we have at Roncalli now lies with our department chairs. And so again, during my time as teacher and now as administrator, that role of the department chair has taken on such significance, and it's primarily because of the quality of the people that have been in those roles. They have the skill set, that's where it lies. And those people have invested countless hours into curriculum review, into working with the teachers in their department. And so I would say again, they're the unsung heroes over the last 25 or 30 years. How has Roncalli been able to grow academically? I will tell you it's on the shoulders of our department chairs.
I want my children to be in a classroom where I know that their teachers feel the same way about the students as I feel about the ones that I have in front of me.
We've grown to where we're consistently kind of right knocking at that door of 1,200 students. One of the real benefits of that has been the ability to take the curriculum and expand it. You really struggle to do that when you only have 400, 500, 600, even 700 kids in the school.
And the kids here are known to be involved in things. It's like, what do you do there? What do you partake? And it's not an in thing to be not in things. So it's just become part of so many things.
Because our kids go, when they graduate from Roncalli High School, as you probably know, they attend many universities and colleges. They go into the workforce, they go into the military. Well, we hope that they can take a lot of what Roncalli is all about, they can take that with them to whatever they do after high school. Take what it is that Roncalli High School is all about. And that is, it's about our faith, it's about education, it's about forming that person in all aspects of our persons.
I was at the senior night last night for cross country, and the very last male runner to cross the line had the entire rest of the boys team behind him, cheering him on. And it was like, oh, I'm crying. And that level of just support and that you don't get that every day. That's the feeling. That's the feeling that I think we get at Roncalli.
The word that I would most often associate with Roncalli is transformational. It was transformational for me personally. A couple of the teachers that I had, a Sister Rita Coors, a coach and a John Wirtz, a teacher like a Bob Tully, those were transformational experiences where a light bulb went on inside Chuck Weisenbach's head and said, this is what God wants of you. You talk to Roncalli alumni, they'll be able to share with you a transformational experience that kind of set them on a path to be the best version of themselves they can be.
I'm Joe Hollowell, and I'm a rebel.
I am Bob Tully.
I am Sue Mullen.
I'm Father Jim Wilmoth.
I'm Laura Armbruster.
I'm Chuck Weisenbach.
And I am a rebel.
And I am a rebel.
And I'm a rebel.
And I'm a rebel.